Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a simple THORnews video. You see, for over 2 weeks now, I've been talking about the storm that would later be called Cristobal, because it's not just a storm, it's the atmosphere, and specifically the atmosphere over the continent I live, which is North America. Is that a continent? Man, I'm not good at geography. And Philip Pappin is always yapping cool weather stuff and coming up with the best graphics that help explain points clearer. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and there's more than one picture in a GIF or YIF. The impacts of Cristobal will likely extend well beyond the Gulf Coast landfall. Its remnants will likely play a pivotal role in the development of a powerful late-season baroclinic cyclone over the Great Lakes. This is his attempt at using PV and FVT the next 5 days. All right. So we've just had a full moon lunar penumbral eclipse, and we had Hurricane Harvey 5 days after an eclipse. And so I have a weird thing about eclipses. I believe they cause mass instability in the weather. And so we have Quetzalcoatl storm / tropical storm Cristobal, who is coming up through the Gulf of Mexico, came off the Yucatan Peninsula, and is going to be moving through Louisiana as its main rain bands have moved into Florida. And then the story isn't over. It actually gets more interesting. And not only that, we have Dolly over on the side here. Hello, Dolly. Because she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. And she'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. When will she come? In like 5 days? Probably. So, it's just one more thing to watch in this very interesting story of moving, gyrating lows. And we have a ton of planets on the same side of the sun. They're all kind of super bunching up. And so I'm pretty sure that affects the atmosphere. The sun is waking up with solar flares after we've been in a deep solar minimum. So we got maximum room for wildness. And so Cristobal is actually going to get more interesting and strengthen as it moves north. After Cristobal moves inland, I'll have to wait. And so it is going to get stronger. Cristobal's remains are then forecast to phase with an incoming upper-level trough, resulting in a powerful late season. Meanwhile, downstream the baroclinic development, the near Bermuda will become cut off. Cristobal's weather impacts will extend far beyond landfall in the Gulf Coast, and this animation shows why. Moisture field will interact with the mid-latitude low, amplifying the upper-level ridge that will lead to the downstream to the Bermuda Triangle. Oh no, not the Bermuda Triangle. And then a sub 980 pressure will push down as this thing comes in. Will they have some type of binary kick, pull, whiplash, slingshot effect, boomerang? I don't know. But I don't know if you've been paying attention. But 2020 has been weird, wild, strange. It's like all beings throughout history, all gods across all pantheons, are all reborn here now. And it's a big battle for the future. And we're all here now. And the future is in real time. It's like time has become a plasma in 2020. And we are designing and building our future together. Meanwhile, it's like man versus man, man versus nature, man versus technology, man versus himself, man versus demons, man versus aliens, man versus dimensional beings. And somehow, I believe the good guys are going to win. So that's why I'm here with you, trying to help lead the way. But it's not a one-man thing. We are all in this together as a giant Team Earth team. So we are going to do it for Grandma and the space whales. So yeah, everybody be prepared and do the very best you can with every moment in 2020. Please, I ask you. And be ready. It's just going to keep getting weirder in 2020. Are we cool? This is a next level event. And so we've been dealing with challenge after obstacle after challenge after obstacle. The two words have now melded together. We have chopsticles. Next level chopsticles that we're going to handle. And so it is a good idea and time to play defense with all things. And the plague is still happening, you know? So I would try and figure out long game. Where do we want to be 1 year from now? How do we keep the lights on, people fed, everybody calm, and everybody working together? The solution to all of our problems is much bigger than one election or one man. If we want to solve all of our problems, we got to stop all the wars. And to do that, all we got to do is stop fighting with each other. It's way easier than it sounds if you put your heart in it. And yes, I'm still feeling the strawberry moon energy. And she is sweet and promising. All right, are we cool? We just end all the wars and create a new system based on one Earth family. And we do it for the grandmas and the space whales and the birds and the bees and the trees. See, what if this is Jupiter? And what if this is Saturn? And so by December 21st, 2020, when these two planet pressures come together, we're going to have one big storm rolling around Earth, just like the big red spot on Jupiter. So now is a good time to get it together. And yes, there's probably a collection of bad guys, billionaires, and demons who are doing what they can to keep humanity fighting so they can drop billions of people into the ocean at some point. Okay? We gotta avoid that shit. We gotta do it for Grandma and the space whales. Sounds good? God bless everyone.